Bitcoin is at $98,000 still. It is a Saturday. It is November 23rd as I'm recording this, and everything looks ready to full send. What a time to be alive. This is what we've been waiting for the last 3 years. Time has flown by if you look back now, but it was a very long 3 years. And this is an important moment right now. It is the best time to be in crypto, the most amount of activity, everything is going up, everyone is a genius, everyone is making money. But this will not last forever. So you have to make the absolute most of this time right now. If you miss it, you're going to have to wait another 3 or 4 years before the next bull market comes again, most likely. And the longer that you wait to get involved with crypto, if you're seeing everything pump and you're still on the sidelines, I don't know what to tell you, but you need to act right now, because every day that you're waiting, these prices are going higher. The higher the prices go, the less upside there is and the more risk there is of buying the absolute top and getting wrecked. Don't be like most people who are going to buy the absolute top and get wrecked. You are watching this video right now, which means that even if this is the first time that you're watching my videos, you now have access to my experience of having been here for the past 8 years, having seen the 2017 boom and bust, having seen the 2021 boom and bust, and now we are right in the middle of the 2024 boom, and it will be followed by another bust. No matter what the talking heads on TV are saying, no matter of them telling you super cycle, $500,000 Bitcoin, $1 million Bitcoin, companies are buying, countries are buying, the cycle always repeats because human psychology repeats. And the markets are a mechanism, as Warren Buffett says, to transfer wealth from the impatient to the patient. So the patient whales, the smart money that have been here for years, who have been accumulating since the 2022 bear market lows in 2023, when everything was low, they've been buying, and they're happy to wait. They're happy to sit on their investments. And then come the impatient people as price starts going higher that want to get rich quick. They start buying high, start buying the top, and the smart money that bought low starts selling to those impatient people. So they're up massively and they're transferring their money, right? They're making the profits from the dumb money, the quick get rich quick type of money that's coming in now at the top. They're giving all their money to the smart money that has been patient. Now, I believe there is still a small window of opportunity to make huge amounts of money from this crypto bull market right now, which is why you need to pay attention. Number one, subscribe to my channel, follow my page on Instagram also to make sure that you get these updates, because I'm doing them almost every day here for free to help you guys win. Then, number two, if you need help, I do have a private VIP membership. So this is on top of all the content I share here. Much more is in there. All my courses about a crypto beginner's course, how to get up to speed, a full 60 lesson course about trading and charts and technical analysis. But above all, access to me personally. I have a Discord. We have more than 2,800 traders and investors from around the world. You can join us. I'm in there every day, sharing charts, sharing updates, sharing what I'm personally doing, trade ideas, which coins I'm buying, when I'm selling, when I think the top is going to be. All of that in real time. You can interact with me, ask questions, join the community. And it's risk-free for 60 days. The link is in the description down below. And right now, you can still save 50% if you join before December 3rd. December 3rd, I'm doubling the prices permanently. So, save 50%. It's risk-free for 60 days. Get access to my real-time updates. Join us down below. So, starting out here with the weekly chart of Bitcoin, you can see we're trading here just chilling below 100K. And the fact that we went up, literally this month, we went from $66,000 to now $99,000, a more than $30,000 candle. It is the biggest monthly candle in the history of Bitcoin since 2009. It is absolutely insane. And the fact that we haven't seen a pullback is nuts. The fact that we are just chilling here at 100K instead of selling off is nuts. And what I hope to see this very weekend right now is, as long as Bitcoin just kind of chills, then we're going to start to see people speculating on altcoins. And as long as Bitcoin is kind of just chilling here in a small range, we can see altcoins start to do 50%, 100% gains. And this is where the money is to be made right now. So look, in terms of tops, I'm not going to go over that. I've actually covered that in my previous few videos. I will do it again in future, various on-chain models and stuff, how to look for tops. Right now, we just assume we're still in the bull market. As long as the trend is up, things continue to go higher until we get technical invalidation. I will cover that in other videos. So you can see here, vertical lines here are the Bitcoin halvings that happen approximately every 4 years. And as you can see over here, the peaks tend to come 12 to 18 months after the halving. That has always been the case, and it seems to be very much on track right now. Maybe this is a target. This is the most simple way of doing TA on Bitcoin, is just drawing a line across the previous two tops and seeing where it comes out. And you can see that's about $115,000. And that also actually lines up with a lot of these on-chain models that I talked about that could suggest potential cycle top extremes based on the deviations. I'll make another video on that. It's a bit technical, but a lot of these other models basically looking towards $120,000 to $160,000 for a potential top, where things just get too overheated that it's not possible to continue in the same way. Like a rubber band can only stretch so much before it reaches its maximum stretch distance, and it has to snap back to where it started from. Same thing with Bitcoin. So maybe that's somewhere around the $110,000 to $120,000 level. So there is probably still some steam ahead. And like I said, the fact that we haven't sold off so close to $100,000 means that people are probably still expecting us to break 100K, and that probably happens over the next couple of weeks. Also, in yesterday's video, I made the comparison between 2017 as a cycle and the current cycle. The important part being there, go watch that video, I'll explain it in more detail, but the most important part is that in 2017, we basically went straight up, vertical, especially for the last 3 months, October, November, December, without much pullback. And we are seeing a very similar thing. We started here October, November now, and probably still December, where we're just going straight up, no real pullbacks, not giving anyone a chance to enter, which is very, very frustrating for anyone who's been sidelined since 66,000. There's been no significant pullback at all. I think the most was maybe a $6,000 pullback, and even that, if you didn't catch it, it went straight back up again. So this is super painful for anyone who's sitting on the sidelines who doesn't know where to get in. In my opinion, once again, Bitcoin is not something I'd be buying at these levels, especially not if I was new to crypto, because there's simply not much upside left. In the very crazy extreme case, even if it goes to $200,000, that's a 2x. That's not going to move the needle on anything. So we're looking at altcoins. Personally, I would be buying altcoins. Which ones? Well, let me dive into some charts now and share with you what I'm thinking. By the way, if you have any questions or you appreciate this or you like this, smash the like button, leave a comment, share it with your friends. Let's get this out to as many people as possible to try and help more people make money. Then everyone wins, right? It's about getting in early, riding the cycles up, and getting out when the markets go crazy, because afterwards it will all come back down again. I am like, I would say almost 100% certain that these markets will crash again afterwards. And a lot of these altcoins where people are believing it's a new paradigm and it's going to go up forever, altcoins can drop 99% in a bear market. Literally, look it up. This is the data, it is the fact, and I believe it will happen again once the cycle is over. So you want to buy low, ride it up, cash out, realize profits, because paper profits on a screen don't mean anything if you're not quick enough and it drops 99%. Those huge gains that you could have realized, they'll be gone. So you need to actually cash out and take it out into stablecoin or into fiat to be able to enjoy and really make profits from these markets. Okay, so a very interesting phenomenon that we're seeing right now also is that we're seeing a whole lot of the 2017 dino coins, the dinosaur coins that have been around so long. We're seeing them all pump, which is wild to see. So it's basically, we're not repeating previous cycle in 2020, but we're repeating the cycle before that in 2017. Remember how I said it's very similar in terms of October, November, December pump, but also in terms of the coins that are pumping. These are 2017 era bull cycle coins that are now all pumping. You can see here when I'm loading up CoinGecko, look at the top gainers for the past 24 hours. Stellar, XLM. This is a complete dinosaur coin from 2017. It's been basically dead for years, and now it's up 189% the last week, 55% in the last 24 hours. And this coin has a market cap of $13 billion, right? right? This is crazy. We are seeing these larger cap coins now all starting to move almost like they're complete shit coins. 55% in a day for a $13 billion market cap coin is wild and is insane. So I think we're repeating the cycle where we see Bitcoin pump, it flows over into these types of coins, and then after this is done, we're going to see the lower cap coins go absolutely ballistic. And I'm talking about potential 10x, 20x, 50x in some of these lower cap coins in potentially the next few weeks. So it is really, really important to pay attention now when you have the potential to make those life-changing gains. In a couple months from now, this could all be over and the cycle could have topped. So right now, again, I'm saying this over and over and over again. I've been saying this for the past 2 years, but especially now, last chance type of stuff if you want to make profits from crypto. So you can see here, VeChain, super dino coin, 30% up in the last 24 hours, $3.4 billion market cap. Algorand, Cardano, Polkadot, Avalanche, Cosmos, Doge, Polygon, these are all coins from years and years ago. These are not the new coins. These are not the meme coins. It is the old dinosaur coins. So it is very interesting to see how this is playing out. At the beginning of October, I made a video update. This is all public. The proof is there. You can go and look it up if you want. Where I said, when we have a green September in Bitcoin, every year in the past 10 years when we had that happen, it was followed by a green October, November, and December. You can see it here in 2015. You can see it here in 2016. You can see it here in 2023. Without exception, for the past 10 years, we had a green September in 2024. We have had a green October so far. We are November 23rd at this point in time, and we are green, and it is very likely this is going to close green again. So based on this pattern, we would also have a green December, which means we still have at least 5 or 6 weeks of upside in this bull market ahead of us. Now, what you can also see over here, this is Zilliqa, also a coin from the 2017 cycle. Remember how I just showed you all the 2017 coins are the massive top gainers right now. This is also one of them. And what is very, very interesting to note, you can see this vertical line over here was 23 November 2020. So that is today, 4 years ago exactly. And look at this. This is a weekly chart. Exactly at this moment, Zilliqa started a massive pump where it went from 2 cents, the exact level it is at right now. You can see Zilliqa is at 0.02 cents. It went from 2 cents all the way up to 25 cents. So that is more than a 10x in a period of basically 5 months following today, 4 years ago. So I don't know if we have 5 months left. I mean, if the cycle continues to repeat and we go until March or April of next year, which is pretty much 12 months past the previous halving, that would be fantastic. But even if we only have 6 or 8 weeks left and it pumps like crazy and we see a 5 to 10x on a lot of these coins and even more on smaller coins, the chance to make incredible gains is right now. But again, you can see what happened over here on the charts. Once it hit its peak, it went all the way back down again. It literally retraced the entire move. So these altcoins are not buy and hold. Okay, that is something that maybe you can do with Bitcoin, because historically, anytime you bought Bitcoin, if you held it long enough, it keeps making new highs. Most altcoins will not do that. Most altcoins will completely pump and completely dump. I'm going to say this over and over and over again, illustrated, because otherwise you will get wrecked. You have to buy low. You have to sell the pump, and then you can redo the same thing in 4 years from now. But if you don't buy low, if you start buying as it goes higher, you can see the difference. Okay, I illustrated this many, many times. If you buy now and it goes to that same all-time high, that is basically almost a 12x at this point. But even if you just buy halfway through, then we're looking at barely a 2x. If you buy near the top, which most people will do, you won't even get a 2x, and you will ride it all the way back down, and you can see that's a 93%, 94% loss. And obviously that means if you have $100,000 and you're buying the top, that's going to turn into like $6,000 by the bottom of the bear market. So timing is everything. That is why I'm making these videos. That's why I'm sharing this over and over, why I'm repeating myself 1,000 times. As annoying as it might be for some of you who follow along. I do appreciate it though. But guys, for everyone watching who's new, I have to just repeat, because this is how it works, and I think this is how it works again. And by learning from the past, we can avoid making the same mistakes, and we can actually make tons of money. And all of you watching here right now have the chance to have much better profits, much better chance of success, and maybe even to get completely financially free from crypto by playing it right. So again, smash the like button, share it with friends. Hopefully we help more people by educating them, get rich, and then we all have a better life. So let me run you through some other altcoins. I believe Zilliqa is about to send. A lot of these coins look really, really good. Not only because of the date and all the other bullishness that I just shared, but also simply because these coins are still in their 2022 bear market accumulation phase. You can see they haven't really left this level. As soon as they start to break out, you can see how quickly these things can move. If I copy this, you can see once it picks up and it moves up, I wouldn't be surprised to see something like this happen in the next several weeks. Maybe it takes a couple months, but it could also happen quicker. It could literally happen in the next 4 to 8 weeks. Here's another coin from the previous cycle, Atom. That was also a really strong contender. It was already $44. I actually talked about this a couple of videos back when it was even lower. We're almost at $8 now. I think I covered it at like $5 or $4 when I was sharing it. You can see what happened here. It took out the previous lows over here, it reclaimed it, and now I believe we're ready to take off. This is a weekly chart. The levels at the top side that we're targeting is just previous highs, right? That's the easiest way to look at these charts. What are the previous highs? That's where the liquidity lies, and that is where we are most likely targeting. So I would say with Atom, at the very least, we're probably targeting these two levels, which is about $17. I think that would be realistic this cycle. But if things go absolutely nuts, we might target this $31 level, and who knows, maybe even all-time highs, which would be absolutely crazy, but once again, not impossible because it has happened in previous cycles. If we look at something like Filecoin, FIL, this was a massive runner last cycle. It went crazy. It actually, when it launched, it was like way above 400. But let's just take this as the cycle high, $237. It's at $5 right now, and as you can see very clearly, it is still in this bear accumulation phase where it hasn't really moved. Once again, to show you how fast this can go, we went from over here, $22 in February of 2021 to $230 by March. Literally in the period of a month, it absolutely exploded. So if this takes off, who knows if it's ever going to do that crazy pump, because maybe that was related to just launching at the right time. You know, during peak euphoria, maybe it doesn't do that. But even if it just takes out these previous highs over here, that is $114. That is a 20x potential just on this coin, and that is how quickly it can go. But once again, let me show you here. You can see it very clearly for yourself on the chart. As soon as it peaked at $237, a few months later or weeks later, it was back at $40. So again, if you don't buy low and you don't sell high, you round trip it, you miss it, you get wrecked. There's so many ways to play it wrong. That's why I'm making these videos right now when I believe it's still the right time before it takes off. You want to buy low, and as it starts to pump, remove your initial capital, remove profits on the way up, and that's how you make money with crypto. Another example here is a coin called Telcoin, TEL, and you can see over here it peaked incredibly high at 0.064. We went from that same level that we're at right now, actually even a little bit lower, but let's just say this current level over here at 0.03. This is exactly, as you can see, the same level where we're at right now. That was in 2021. This was March of 2021. And then by May of 2021, literally 60 days later, guys, 2 months, that is how quickly this moves. We went from this current level that we're at right now, and it did a 15x in a period of 2 months. So I believe all the stars are lining up, all the pieces are in the right place for a massive pump in altcoins, and I also believe that it can go very quickly, 4 to 6 weeks, like you're seeing. If you miss the boat, you miss out completely. If you buy the top and you hold, you get absolutely wrecked, as you can see, because as big as this move was, it completely retraced and came all the way back down. And I believe almost certainly that most of these coins that are going to do crazy pumps, they will completely retrace it in the bear market that follows. So you need to buy low and you need to sell high. If you want my help, come and join me in Discord. I'm sharing these charts daily in real time. I'm answering questions. I'm sharing which coins I'm buying. I'm sharing when I'm removing initial. I'm sharing when I'm selling. I'm sharing when I think the top is going to be. I answer questions. Our community, more than 2,800 members, are all in this game together, all trying to make money from crypto. They're in there sharing their ideas, having discussions. Come and join us. The link to join my VIP is in the description down below. Right now, until December 3rd, you're still saving 50%. The price will double on December 3rd. And there is literally a 60-day unconditional money-back guarantee. You can sign up today, get access to everything, join the community, learn. And if you're not happy within 60 days, you can get a full refund. But this bull market, like I'm showing you, within 60 days, this entire pump here on Altcoin happened. It completely pumped, and that was the top. So even 60 days, this whole market could be over, right? But you need to get involved now. I'm showing you this now, and I will continue to update, of course, here on the channel for free. But as prices go higher, your potential upside reduces massively, and your potential of buying the top and getting wrecked when the bear market hits becomes much higher. So every day you delay, you are taking on more risk and losing out on more potential profits. Come and join us in VIP. Link in the description down below.